Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Janice. How are you?
Good morning. I'm very well early in the morning.
I haven't seen you forever. I know, early in the morning. I'm not even a morning person.
I'm not either. Usually my Saturday is the lounge in bed.
Yeah, well, I don't exactly get to lounge in bed,
well,
but I'm
you
usually
have
not
children,
doing live
see?
TV.
Yeah, wait till they're 24, then you can lounge in bed.
There you go. I know, because your daughter's working with you now at the Chamber,
yes,
correct?
and it's Snowville Inn, and
Nice.
she's writing an article about young professionals in the Conway
cool.
Sun and doing all kinds of things. So
finger
she's
on the pulse.
off on her
Excellent.
life.
I'm not shocked, Janice, though. She gets it from you. Let's talk about the Chamber of Commerce first. What does it do, and why are you here this weekend?
Well, the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau is sort of a hybrid. We're a destination marketing organization as well as a Chamber of Commerce. In fact, we're in the middle of a strategic planning process for the next 5 years, and that's very exciting. Yes, this is my 16th year.
Are you kidding me?
I know.
16 years now?
16 years.
The Chamber. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So
that's amazing, because I
is.
still kind of remember you down at King
Pine. I know. See how fast it goes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scary fast.
Pretty soon you'll be saying to me, yes, my 24-year-old son.
No, that's a while.
So, but it's time, because, you know, when I took it over, it was needing a little bit of oomph. So we've got the oomph.
A shot in the arm.
Yeah, and now it's time to take it into the next phase of its growth. And
is this a secret phase, or can you kind of give us a
no,
look-see?
you know, I think one of the things that was very clarifying for folks is that we are a destination marketing organization as well as a Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
So we're just going to be looking at our goals and the objectives of what we want to do to make sure that all of our chamber members feel as though they're getting a bang for their buck. You know, our primary feeling is that we have a responsibility to market the area, to get people to drive in. And we feel that the tourism industry is important to everybody.
Absolutely.
You know, the contractors, the plumbers, the lawyers, the doctors, the Indian chiefs, all of that, because it is what drives our economy. The Economic Council, of course, is trying to diversify that, which is a great goal. But we want to make sure that all of our members feel as though they're getting a benefit beyond.
Well, I know you have a lot of fans, a lot of the businesses, you know, because you market so well. You know, and you put those businesses out there, but also the nonprofits, and that's sort of what we've been promoting this morning is the North Conway skating rink. That you guys are involved in the fundraising efforts for that.
Well, we started the Community Celebrations Project. It came about last Christmas time, a little later in this season, when no one was taking on the tree lighting or the fireworks and that sort of thing. And John Eastman from the Conway Rec Department and myself, Mary Seavey, Selectman, Lynn McCarthy from Northway Bank, Sheila Duane from AMSCO, Deborah Jassian from Fields of Ambrosia, we got together and we said, you know, if we just organized, because everybody's so busy when they take on these projects, it always ends up being last minute, and you start calling up those businesses that are always there for you, like a week before the event. And so we said, you know, if we try to have a concerted effort to raise the funds and know that the funds are there, we're going to be able to do a much more efficient job of presenting these events that the community wants.
Absolutely, because a lot of people don't realize the work that goes into bringing these things. I mean, the skating rink, people are just assume it's going to be there every year.
That's right.
You know, and tell me what's been going on the last couple of years with the skating rink and why it's a new push.
Well, I'm working on Tom to write a human interest piece about the history of the skating rink, because we all don't really know. I thought it had a 50-year history, but I did have a chance to speak to Tom briefly, and he reminded me that it was Mr. Harvey Gibson who had a hockey team.
Really?
Who then, I think, I may have this wrong, Tom, so forgive me.
You're fired.
Who they were also the ski patrol.
Really?
Or the ski instructors. So he had to have a rink. And this was like in the 30s. My knowledge, and it's not in depth, is that, John Cannell and the Outing Club, the North Conway Outing Club, has always made sure that the rink was there, along with help from the North Conway Community Center and the North Conway Water District. It's just gotten, unfortunately, in our society with the legal aspects of skating rinks and the employment labor rules and laws, because it's always been done by, just people who want to make sure there's a skating rink out there.
Yeah.
And when you take the good feelings and the good desires of our citizens and apply our federal
it's not always a
and
good fit.
state laws to it, suddenly it's going to cost you more.
Right.
And so it was just a need to have a more consistent management of it.
Sure.
Not only for liability reasons, but also for quality of ice and, times that it was open and that it was consistent and that sort of thing. So we got together. The town, of course, could not fund it this year because the budget had already been set. We're fortunate that we have the North Conway Water District who's taking on the bulk of the expense, but then we have Zeb's who offered a matching grant, and then Cranmore Mountain Resort stepped up to the plate.
Great.
So those three entities are the primary funders, but you always have extra expenses that you didn't think about. So I'm here, an extra push that we would love your donation. Any amount would be wonderful. For those of you who are able to give at least $250 business, we will put your name on the signage that we'll have on the warming hut. The warming hut is being totally refurbished by the folks at the town.
So is the quality of the ice changing, or is it going to be similar to what it's been?
It's going to be similar, but hopefully it will. The quality will be more consistent.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because we are going to have paid staff there.
Great.
The rec department is taking that on. It will be paid staff. We are not going to have the boards.
Okay.
So it's going to be, kind of fun to be able to see the skaters twirling around.
Yeah.
It'll be more quintessential, as they say. There will not be hockey allowed on the rink. No boards to slam yourself
I know, but
against.
you can still practice. You're killing me, Janice.
I know.
That's right. There are a lot of figure skaters, and you can always go practice edge, and you know what I mean.
Absolutely. And it's fun for the kids, and so. Although the boards were good for those people who, creep around the rink.
It's in my opinion, though, you don't really need the boards. What you need is a helmet, and I like elbow guards and knee protectors, because then you can go out and you're not too worried about it. I mean, the derriere has a little padding. Well, I'm like, I think we both have, bumbles bounce, but the hard points just, protecting the kids, just load them up and send them out, and then they can have a blast.
And they bounce right up anyway.
Oh my gosh, they're fantastic. So where are they going to send these funds? Where can we donate to?
They can send them to Community Celebrations Skating Rink, P.O. Box 2300, North Conway, New Hampshire, 03860. If you want to do a credit card, you could call. You can call me at 603-356-5701.
Okay.
Anyone should be able to take the information to take a credit card. But again, those donations of $250 or more will get signage on the warming hut. We're going to have a brochure rack in the warming hut, so we'll put people's brochures in there. J&J Flooring has donated the new flooring for the warming hut. We've painted the warming hut the same color as the Conway Scenic Railroad, so it sort of ties in.
Yeah.
It will be, of course, heated, and it'll have.
Sounds like I want to move in there.
Yeah.
Ice, heat.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You'll be all set. And we're going to have proper rugs or padding, so when you walk from the warming hut to the ice, your blades aren't hurt. And then just with that, we're going to do a ribbon cutting.
Okay.
I think this is going to lead into the next thing you wanted to talk about. We're going to do a ribbon cutting on November 24th.
Are you segueing on me?
I'm segueing.
Excellent. So November 24th.
November 24th is the tree lighting at Schouler Park. And this is another community celebrations event that was taken on by Deborah Jacian at Fields of Ambrosia.
She's amazing. She's like the Energizer Bunny of fundraising.
She's very creative.
Communicative stuff.
Yeah. And so she did a whole new design of our lights in the park. And they're going to be totally different. I don't want to give it away. You need to come out and see. But we are going to also light the evergreen on the north corner that people have been, saying, well, when are you going to light that? So that will be lit. So that event is November 24th. We're going to do a ribbon cutting for the skating rink. And we're going to, and actually D.W. Whitelaw Electrical is donating a lot of his time to put in the proper plug-ins and what have you. And Bryant Wrecker Service moves the warming hut for us. And so it's really
a lot of people
a community involvement. And then I believe that Deborah and many of the shops in Norcross Circle are going to have a snowflake festival. So they're going to have, at the ribbon cutting, there'll be a scene from The Grinch Stole Christmas, which is an M&D production. And then I think you can get pictures taken with the Grinch.
Fun.
And there's going to be snowflake making, and the snow princess will be there.
I'm going to be there?
You're going to be there. You didn't know? Yeah,
such a princess.
I know. The snow princess is going to be there in her hiking boots. And they've got some other activities going on, and I think the shops all have special shopping opportunities and treats for you. So right there's going to be music.
Okay.
Right there in Norcross Circle, which is where we are right now, downstairs. And so all the shops in that area are going to get a little play.
Wonderful.
So that's the 24th.
The 24th. And they can find all this information on the Chamber website?
They can.
Okay.
They can go into our event calendar, which is mtwashingtonvalley.org.
Okay.
More specifically, they can go into mwvpa.org, because it's the Mount Washington Valley Preservation Association who's umbrellaing.
Okay.
It's a 501c3, so anyone making a donation, it would be a charitable donation.
Fantastic.
And it's not like we need a lot, but we need, you find out that you need more signage, or
Absolutely.
you need, the labor costs are going to be a little more, or so
everyone knows how that works.
We just realized that
if
we could have a little cushion.
Absolutely.
But we are going to have the skating rink, which is delightful, and we hope that I was saying that the town couldn't take it on this year because the town budget had already been set when it was realized that somebody needed to step up to the plate. But we're hoping to go through the typical process to see if we could get it on the town warrant for next year. It's not that expensive, actually.
And it adds a lot. It adds a lot to the area. It adds a lot. Brings people in and brings people together.
For the kids. And it is going to have staffed hours. It's going to be open Friday and Saturday from 11 to 9 11 in the morning, 9 at night.
Okay.
It's going to be open every vacation week.
Perfect.
From 11 to 9.
Okay.
Sundays, 11 to 8. And Martin Luther King Day. So the 3 weeks, the Christmas break, the February break, and the New Hampshire break.
And that schedule can all be found on the website as well. Janice, thank you so much for joining us. There's more.
One more thing.
You're looking at me
we cannot forget to mention the White Mountain Cupcakery is on
that's
the
right. You told me about
Wars.
This. Cupcake Wars, right over there.
This is like national, international. This is big time. They're really going to be putting the spotlight on North Conway and Mount Washington Valley through this.
That's so cool. Now, did they come and film here,
no,
or do they have to
go and compete? And so it's on the Food Network. Sunday night at 8 o'clock. We get to see them.
Very cool.
And they can't. They got like a $500,000 fine if they tell. Oh my
gosh! Wow, if they won or not.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're keeping mum.
Yeah, I would too.
That's a lot of cupcakes. So they're keeping mum on that. But, I saw a twinkle.
Oh, a little spark. All right, good.
Who knows?
So Sunday night, Food Network, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Okay. And White Mountain Cupcakery is like right over there.
Right over there.
And now
So,
they're going to be on TV.
Yeah, get your Halloween
Just like you,
goodies.
Janice. Look at this.
I know
Celebrity
it.
superstar.
I don't even have a cupcake, though.
Not yet. The day is still young. But Janice, thank you so much. And
Thank
again,
you.
the website where people can find out more.
mtwashingtonvalley.org or MWV as in victory. PA.org.
Okay, and you can get the schedules, you can get events coming up, as well as we're going to get the information where to send those donations for the skating rink. Janice, thank you
Wonderful.
again. It was
Thank
a pleasure
you.
talking to you as always.
Hey, getting up early isn't so bad.
Now we go back to bed. All right. Well,